Hello, Aries. Welcome to Creators on the Crest. I'm Stephanie. Blazer the Morkie is somewhere around. You may hear him in the background later, but we are here with a timeless reading for you, Aries. And always keeping in mind, of course, that these are general readings. Take only what resonates. I wanted to do a little bit different setup today. That's why you're seeing my hands, the cards, and this beautiful scene instead of my face. This is just what's working out for me the best right now in this season of my life, and I thought it would be nice for you all to be able to see the cards a little bit better. These are some beautiful decks. We're going to start you off today with the Tarot of Enchanted Dreams, and I'm going to pull your overall energy, just your general vibe. What do we really need to be aware of for you, Aries? Of course, I would like to welcome new subscribers and welcome back all of the people who have been traveling with me. I truly appreciate everyone who has been involved in the channel. So, Aries, you threw out your overall energy to me, and I can see why. You're showing me the Nine of Swords. The Nine of Swords. This card, in the particular depiction that I'm seeing here, gives me a sense of maybe being a bit stuck in an illusionary state, or some of you may be having recurring dreams or nightmares that are bothering you. Some of you are tuning into and picking up on energies that have a false overlay to them or an inverted kind of sense, and this is troubling you. This is upsetting you. I think you know that something's not right, and you're just wishing for a lot of purity and better balance in the world. Your mind is getting a little stressed out by what it is that you're dealing with. Now, depending on the energies going on when you find this video, this could be related to people. It could be related to just the collective situation. I do feel that for some of you. Some of you are quite tuned into the collective and are feeling quite upset about that. It does not feel like it is something that you are personally carrying, like some sort of illusion or delusion. For some of you, it could be. It could be a little echo of that, but I feel more that it's your awareness of it around you, in the collective energies, possibly in someone else, or in a situation that you're dealing with. And so it's stressing you out. Okay, so we're going to hold on to understanding that that Nine of Swords energy is there, and we're going to get some more information here. We're going to get into the Rider-Waite-Smith Tarot. So this is the traditional deck. This is the deck I encourage everyone who is learning tarot to work with first, because so many of the illustrations and the spin-off decks from this one will depend on your understanding of what's going on in the Rider-Waite-Smith. Ooh, you got the Queen of Cups. Okay, that's feeling a little bit better. Let me fix this camera angle. 1 second. Okay, Aries, I had to fix that camera angle a little bit so we could see the cards better. Another card for Aries, please, regarding this Nine of Swords and what's going on. The Six of Wands. Okay. I'm getting teacher. Are some of you teachers? And the Sun. Wow. Okay, Aries, this is starting to come together now. Why you're throwing up the Nine of Swords here. I really feel inside of your particular energies that some of you have teaching skills. You may already be a teacher or a teacher of sorts. It doesn't necessarily have to be like a public school traditional way, although it could be for some of you. I'm definitely getting the energies of a teacher or a leader, a thought leader of some kind. And Aries, you're really showing me that you understand some of the problems that are going on. This is why I was really picking up this Nine of Swords, stressful, illusionary, delusionary energy is not something that you're carrying with you presently, an energy of your own energetic signature, although you may have dealt with similar energies in your past. But with the cards you're showing me here, we have the Queen of Cups. This is knowledge and wisdom of the emotional state connected to these kind kind of mental energies. This is being able to stay emotionally steady and emotionally present in situations that are quite troubling. I feel that some of you have practiced wisdom and skill holding space for others. Perhaps you only learned how to do this through having the proper energetic self-care. If you do feel like you're energetically drained, however, I would recommend giving yourself a day off, a little boost, a mental health day, whatever you want to call it. You need maybe some vitamins. I'm not sure. Feel like some of you feel a little bit energetically drained, and it may be because you are consistently dealing with these troubling energies of this Nine of Swords here that do have you feel defeated. What I like in the energies coming up for you, however, is that as we move from the Queen of Cups, which is your understanding of the emotional state of the person you're working with, the students you're working with, the collective, you have this sense of determined victory. This is your fire energy coming up with the Wands. The 6 is a very auspicious number that represents successes and overcoming obstacles, being able to celebrate that you have made some progress in some situation here. And I do feel that something very interesting is standing out to me here. The cape of the horse is green, representing the heart, and the cape of the individual riding the horse is red, representing roots and tribe. You are really working on you have your own like wisdom school going on. Maybe for some of you, it's just within yourself, like you're putting yourself through your own wisdom school, or you're applying your wisdom quite nicely to a situation in which you are a teacher or a thought leader. Some of you may have an academy. I'm getting the word academy, or maybe you have inspirations to begin an academy of sorts for people who do want to really take the time to pierce through the veils of illusion and really be putting themselves on a more positive path. So this energy is feeling really good because I feel like we have the emotional balance. We've got your fire coming in, and then we have your brightness coming in and showing up, bringing joy, bringing hope. This is a card of inspiration and hope, and the sun will come out tomorrow kind of energy. This is you bringing hope to others, Aries, and doing it in your bright and bold way. What feels really interesting to me with the Nine of Swords coming up as the overall energy is that I do feel like there are people, energies, and situations that, for whatever reason, feel comfortable and want to stay in that illusionary energy. But when you're around, they can't ignore the fact that something more is going on here. There's more to life. There's a life worth living. And I feel like that's what you're teaching people. This could be as simple as that's just how you are. And as you navigate your daily life, your job, you have this influence on people. You have this inspiration energy that is very contagious. But also for some of you, this is about your goals and dreams and how you're going to put them into practice. So you may be planning and fine-tuning ways that you can take the wisdom that you've learned about the illusions that plague humanity right now, about the ways in which humanity seems to be lost, and you are shining light on that. So really liking the energies you're bringing. Your energies are really just screaming teacher to me, leader, thought leader, teacher, sage, wisdom counsel, those kinds of energies. It's actually quite beautiful. I love it. Aries, I would like to know, I want to clear out a little bit more energy out of that Nine of Swords, the illusionary energy. So we're going to go to the Gilded Tarot Royale, and we're going to pull a few cards to help kind of clarify that. I want to get that energy cleared out, and then we're going to focus back on this brightness here of what you're trying to do. So I'm going to have two cards here. Yes. So Aries, as you are navigating this Nine of Swords illusionary energy, and you are seeing it around you, you're seeing it in the collective, you're seeing it in people, you're seeing it in the way that people are trapped in their own minds, there is this bit of slow progress kind of sense or feeling that I get. I'm not surprised. Your energy likes to push forward rather quickly. You're a groundbreaker. You're the beginning. You're ready to go. You're straight out of the gate kind of energy. And this Knight of Pentacles is coming in and saying, hey, wait a minute, let's be a little more strategic. Let's slow down. Let's make sure we have a plan in place. Let's make sure we have our tactics and our strategies all in line here. So you may feel at times a bit of a slowdown. This could also mean that at the time that you're catching this reading, there could be some retrograde type energy affecting you, where it is the feeling, because we have the Queen of Cups again here, as you will notice, the feeling of things going a little too slow for your taste. Okay, so this may just be a timing issue as well, because the Knight of Pentacles is all about timing. So if you've been waiting for something to open up, rest assured it's coming. And what I really like about the clarifiers that we're getting here is that you are going to ensure that you're emotionally ready. Okay. And that's a big job. I know you're a fire sign. I know you can transmute. I know you can transform energies quite powerfully. I know you can bulldoze and push through things. But the Queen of Cups has a different invitation. And since she's come up twice here, and you will see what I mean about the study of the tarot and understanding the traditional picture and then being able to compare it to some of the different illustrations and artwork that has come about and how she's evolved. What I'm looking at here is that she is going from a seated position to a standing position. I do feel like this queen on the left here carries more of the red and golden energies, the fiery energies that I would typically relate to your sign, whereas over here it's the softer blues. We still have the yellow and the gold in there. However, there's a standing energy. There is progress here, and there is something going on in your own personal emotional body that is getting set into place so that as you teach, as you lead, this is coming forth with the right intentions. It's coming forth from balanced emotions. It's coming forth from a place of the heart. Even if some of the things that you're saying are quite groundbreaking, quite earth-shattering or earth-rocking, right? For the minds that may be trapped in this Nine of Swords energies. So this could really be coming up in your communications with people, which is underscoring the emotional energy elements that are so important here for you. As long as you stay connected to your heart, connected in with your heart energies, your natural self, keeping your cup full, keeping yourself in balance emotionally, that is one of your gifts in all this. In your teaching and leading, this is one of your gifts, is that you've brought and are bringing and will continue to bring the emotional body into balance, which makes for a very nice atmosphere. So even the energies that might move a little more slowly or are a little bit more slow to evolve, those can begin to be in the same space as you. Okay, so there's some sort of possible attractive force also going on through the emotional body. Could be the way people relate to you, could be the way you relate to people, and understanding the struggle of the Nine of Swords, of being stuck in a mental trap of sorts, or the illusions that are put forth from the world. So I would like to go back to the Tarot of Enchanted Dreams for you, Aries, here, and I want to get you another card. As it comes to your progress, we know you're working on that emotional body, you're doing quite well with that. That is something you definitely want to have in place, and it's very non-threatening, so it may be a really nice complement to your personality, your go-getter, move forward kind of personality. That way you will be able to help some of the people or individuals or energies that are a little bit slower. And I want to see how we're expanding on this and what's up next. Like, where are you taking it? And we're moving from the Nine of Swords into the Nine of Wands. Yes, some of you are teaching healing modalities. Some of you are working with people who have ancestral and generational trauma. I do get this from the Nine of Wands. It's a cautious card in the sense of it can be very introspective and represent many voices from the past, so to speak. And when all of those voices from the past or those energies are expressing or attempting to express through your clients and through people that you work with, that's tough. That's a lot. So you have the individual, then you have their ancestry, you have everything that they've ever dealt with. It's in their blood, it's in their soul, it's in their very being, the way they were raised. And you're telling me, hey, I'm going to help you go from here where you're stuck up in your mind, and we're going to add a little fire to this, and we're going to start burning some of these things off so that you can see clearly. See, in this picture with the Nine of Swords, the full moon is behind her and she's covering her eyes, almost like she has no idea how to see the light. And then in this particular card, she's also turning away from the moon, from the moonlight, maybe even from the shadows, but she has grasped a wand that is now illuminated, and I feel like that's from your teachings. So with that Knight of Pentacles coming in, Aries, I think you're going to have to be okay with maybe this being a little bit slower process for some of the people you're working with. I think for you, if you are planning some sort of school or course or teaching or program, you might want to make it a little more lengthy so that you have plenty of time to slowly move through the energies with this. I know that might kind of go against what you like to do. You might want to get one thing done and move on to the next. But in this particular reading, the energies are very clear that you're going to do this step by step and slowly. And I do think that's because you don't want to miss anything. You truly and fully want this to be a very healing experience for the people that you're working with and for who you're leading on this journey. Aries, I'm going to pull one more card for this Nine of Wands because I want an enhancer card. I want to know just a little bit more for you here. We know you've got your emotions in balance. We know you're being encouraged here to take it nice and slow. The enhancement card that comes through for you, Aries, is the Ace of Wands. This is definitely your fire coming forth, and the universe letting you know you will get to fire things up, while there will be some things that are progressing a little more slowly. If you maintain that emotional balance and you maintain operating from your heart space as you are set up to do, there will come the time when the fires will be lit brighter, where this card of your energy, the first house energy, Aries, new beginnings, is really going to pop up here. So there's some sort of slowdown maybe going on right now, or some of you are still in the planning phases here, but this Ace of Wands is coming up, reassuring you from the universe. It will all come through, and it will be at a pace that works well for you and your clients. Very interesting. So Aries, if you're like, clients? What clients? Students? What students? This is something in your energetic vibration, some way in which you're leading. Maybe you're a parent, and maybe it has to do with your parental skills and abilities. Maybe some of you are homeschooling or unschooling. That could be the case as well. What I like is that I feel like you're in a really nice position to do this because of your own experiences and the wisdom that you've gained from them. You haven't done it just by chance. You've really worked on this. Aries, let's get a card to close off your reading from the Moonology Oracle, and then I have one more little surprise for you here. I love it, Aries. You got surrendered to the divine, the full moon. And remember, I saw the full moon and the bright light shining off the full moon in several of the cards here, and I pointed that out. And I was showing you that the people that you're teaching or working with are sometimes turned away from that. They could be self-medicating. They could just be ignoring or numbing themselves out somehow from recognizing their own ability to find the light through the shadows. And here you are getting the full moon. And the more you surrender into that beautiful Queen of Cups balance that you've got, that beautiful balance of emotional energies where you can hold the space in a safe and controlled way, the more that you are still in that place, the more the light is able to be illuminated here. So it really is something that you're called to do in some way, shape, or form. Like I said, this could be very personal, small scale at home, but for a lot of you, I picked up it has more to do with the collective energies. And also, if it is small scale at home, don't underestimate your capabilities to influence even one soul, one child. Who knows what they will become? Who knows how these energies could progress? I did get that generational, ancestral kind of feel with that Nine of Wands, that we could be looking at that. And when we're helping others with that, we're also healing our own lineages and our own lines. This is important work. All right. And one last surprise, Aries. I have this beautiful rune set with the Viking wheel on the top and all of the runes along the side. It's a set I got off Etsy. I enjoy supporting everyday artisans and artists, and this is a beautifully creative, one-of-a-kind set. Even though there might be others that are similar, these are designed by hand, and it's just a really lovely set. So let's get you a rune. Just gonna mix. Okay, Aries, I love this rune for you. I'm so glad you got this one. This rune is Tiwaz, and it's connected to the energy of Tyr. These are the Norse and Old Germanic Elder Futhark runes, and this particular language represents things that were very present with the ancestors of that area of the world. I encourage everyone to look for similar symbols, languages, and depictions of these energies in their own heritages. So if you are not of European Norse descent, that is fine. You can still benefit from the message here, and I encourage you to find your particular culture's own representation of similar energies because it's all connected. And so Tiwaz is about victory. Remember, you got that Six of Wands. That was implied success and victory. It's about support, faith. Remember, I got hope as well, loyalty, honor, leadership. Aries is leading the way, whether it be on a small or large scale. There's leadership is implied here. You are a teacher. You are a sage. You bring wisdom to others. This is also about justice. And I felt that with that Nine of Swords, like things aren't right. Things are illusionary. People are trapped in their minds, and you're coming in and saying, no, we're going to bring balance to that. We're going to bring clarity to that. We're going to bring some natural authority back. We're going to be rational even. We're going to clear the mind in a way where it can be logical and rational, but also in a way where it is deeply connected to the heart space because you had those Queen of Cups energies come in. This is on the up and up. The arrow is pointing up here. This is a beautiful energy for you at the closing of this reading. I have really enjoyed how these energies go together. I feel like I am also learning from you as I tune into these energies and from the Aries energies in my own astrological chart. There is one more thing I want to say because I have had to do a few edits on the video here because there were times where I was tripping over my words or kind of stumbling over what I was wanting to express to you from these energies. And so I think there may be a small group of you that may feel a bit shy or a bit confused about how to express in words what you want to say and how you want to say it. And I will just say, rest assured, keep trusting yourself, trust your heart, practice this, okay? You can definitely take action even when things are moving more slowly. And that action can be to practice communication of sorts so that you can really connect in with the heart energies. and perhaps it's letting the heart speak. Perhaps it's letting the heart speak, Aries. Not getting too wrapped up in the mind about how to say things over here. So we have like that Nine of Swords, but we're going to stick with this Queen of Cups and our natural heart's bright energy. And we're going to go with that instead. That's what we're going to lead with. So stay encouraged. Aries, thank you so much for a beautiful reading. Please like, share, subscribe, bring a friend to the channel who might also be interested in this. We are building an amazing community here at Creators on the Crest. So I would love for you to invite people that you feel like would also benefit. Don't forget to join me next time. It's been a pleasure.